question all the time. They say, Jay, which system should I pick up? I'm looking at a PS5 or one of the new Xbox Series consoles. And normally I look at them and say, really? You should get a Nintendo Switch. And most of them will look at me with a puzzled look like, listen man, Nintendo is for kids and I ain't got time for it. And Nintendo is such an unprecedented developer that they can make a game that's easy to play but hard to master. Just like Mario, it technically can be played with just 2 buttons, but in order for you to be able to traverse through the level in a certain amount of time, get all the coins, get all the secrets, you have to technically be a master at the game. And another reason why I will also recommend this system is because it's so versatile. Not only can you play as a home console connected to your TV at home or your computer monitor, but you also can extract the system from the dock, put it in your bag, take it with you on your commutes to work, while you're on the train, or maybe even downtime during your lunch break. You have time to hop in and play a couple games of Mario Kart 8. And this is why, even though the Switch may not be the most technically advanced system that's on the market, I do believe that this is the most suitable system for an adult with the active and or busy lifestyle. And that's no cap. So Nintendo recently had their earnings call for the fiscal year ended on March 2021 financial results, and this report comes courtesy of nintendo.co.jp. Hardware unit sales for the entire Nintendo Switch family of systems rose by 37.1% year on year to 28.83 million units. That breaks down the sales of 20.32 million units of the Nintendo Switch and 8.51 million units of the Nintendo Switch Lite. Now, regarding software, Animal Crossing New Horizons released last year and posted sales of 20.85 million units for a cumulative sales total of 32.63 million units, contributing greatly to the overall growth in software sales. Among titles released this fiscal year, Super Mario 3D All-Stars had sales of 9.01 million units, and Super Mario 3D World plus Bowser's Fury sold 5.59 million units. In addition to these Nintendo titles, sales of titles from other software publishers also continued to grow steadily. There were 36 million seller titles this fiscal year, including these from other software publishers. As a result of these factors, the total software sales grew by 36.8% year on year to 230.88 million units. Nintendo continues looking at the sell-through of the overall Nintendo Switch family the full fiscal year. The release of software titles like Animal Crossing New Horizons provided encouragement for new customers to purchase a system and existing owners to purchase a second system during the first half, and that momentum remained strong into the second half. March marked the beginning of the 5th year of Nintendo Switch sales, and we feel that we are headed for additional growth. As of the end of March 2021, global cumulative sell-through of the overall Nintendo Switch family surpassed 81 million units. I'm trying to tell you, Nintendo out here snapping. They also mentioned that Super Mario 3D World plus Bowser's Fury that was released on February 12th had an estimated global sell-through of 4 million units in its first 6 weeks, and that represents a new addition to their evergreen titles. I mean, just look at the list that I posted here. You got Mario Kart 8 Deluxe at 35.39 million units, Animal Crossing New Horizons at 32.63 million units, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate at 23.84 million units, Breath of the Wild 22.28, and the list goes on. And let's not forget that Mario Kart 8 Deluxe and Zelda Breath of the Wild were both Wii U games that they were able to repackage for the Nintendo Switch and resell and still sell over 20 million units of those games. So if you take into account for how many millions of pieces of software that Nintendo has sold, as well as how many consoles of the Nintendo Switch that they have sold, you will clearly see that Nintendo is dominating the industry right now. And that's why when people ask me, hey Jay, I can only get one console, which one should I get? I always recommend Nintendo Switch. It's a highly versatile console that's not as expensive as the others, and it's fit for an active lifestyle. So how do you feel about recommending the Nintendo Switch to a friend if they ask you what console that they should buy because they can only buy one? And if you like this video, hit that like button, share it with a friend, or subscribe. I'm gone.